Well, with more than 200 deaths reported last year, the opioid crisis in Vermont is reaching record levels. Local 22's Sam Israel spoke with a Vermonter battling addiction for more than 2 decades and a Green Mountain State recovery expert. He joins us live in the newsroom with more. Sam?
That's right, Mike. Last year was the highest amount of opioid overdoses recorded. This is the second straight year that has set new records. Gary DeCarolis represents many recovery centers in Vermont. He is upset to see Vermont set new records in opioid overdoses.
When you think of 210 people that we've lost needlessly, it's beyond comprehension. We're losing literally thousands of amazing human beings that could contribute to this state and their community and their family.
He believes the pandemic did not help things. He says addicts are more likely to take drugs in times of isolation.
Isolation is the enemy of recovery. People that are overdosing and dying are doing it in isolation by themselves.
David Berard knows the danger of drugs. He says he's been an addict for around 23 years.
It's been a rough road in my recovery, but I stuck with it, Stuck with it, so I was able to be here and do interviews like this, man.
Berard survived close calls, crediting the life-saving tool in Narcan.
It saved my life. I can't even express how many times, man. If not for the Narcan, I wouldn't be here.
DeCarolis says loved ones can help.
We can make those phone calls. We can take that walk. We can, give that piece of caring to someone else who might be vulnerable to this.
Berard says addicts need to let that help in.
A lot of addicts build walls, and they're tough walls, man. They're thick walls. But if you take a couple bricks down and you open that door just a little bit and let that help come in and just try to reach out a little bit, it's a world of difference, man.
His message to other addicts?
This doesn't have to be it. So you got to stick with it, man. Every day's a challenge. Life throws so many different challenges at you, but you got to stick with it, man. You can't turn your back to it. You can't give up.
Today, Berard gives it back by helping out other addicts.
I had a gap, man. I had a void, right? And I think giving back, helping the community, helping people in need of it, especially addicts, it fills that void for me, man. It connects my dots.
Now, the Vermont Department of Health released a statement to me saying, quote, "We are saddened to see the number of fatal overdoses that occurred in 2021 and remain committed to addressing the systematic and environmental issues related to substance use. Even when Narcan is used, it has become even more important to call 911 for a full assessment following an opioid overdose, as we continue to see substances such as xylazine involved in opioid overdose-related deaths." Live from the newsroom tonight, Sam Israel, Local 22 News.
Sam, now let's turn for a moment to something